Welcome. I see you want to start with your voice. Whatever. Welcome to. Yes, sir. Welcome to Bacon Beans. This is the podcast. Only on YouTube. I'm too lazy to put it anywhere else. Where we bake beans. Baking beans is the plan on spreading news and information. Oh, fucking hell. It's just a thing I just came up when I was in health class. But baking beans. Awesome, right? Alright, so we got some topics to talk about today. Like you judged by the title, Xenoblade DLC, bro. Yo, so Xenoblade future redeemed, right? Future classes. Future redeemed, right? Yeah, right. Alright, so Xenoblade Future Redeemed comes out next Tuesday. So close, bro. So close. I am a huge Xenoblade fan myself. Why else would I be talking about this? I was gonna say, yeah, this shit is coming out. This piece of mid. Fuck this shit. Zelda's better. Be in hopes for that instead. Now I'll get to Zelda. However, here first. Now, Xenoblade 3 Future Redeemed. Now, as I beat, I'm not gonna say any spoilers at all. As you guys look at the trailer also yourself. Well, when I say spoiler, I mean like the original game. Several stuff in the game that went like unanswered. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and thankfully I'm not spreading spoilers because I have to talk less about it because I have to explain a lot of shit that's actually kind of left unanswered. A good amount of stuff, not a lot, but a good amount. But yeah, since it's left unanswered, this trailer right here to give a little bit of a clue and hints on what can be answered in here. Also, Shulk and Rex from Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 make their grand return, aged up, fucking looking tired as fuck, everything, longer hair. Buffier dudes. Shulk still got that scrawny ass, dirty ass sweater that he had since Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Still wearing that. I know that thing is infected, but whatever. Now the character designs, I ain't gonna show you because it's a podcast. If this was anywhere else, you'd not be able to see them. So, however, we got our main cast. We got Matthew. He's a Van Dam. What's a Van Dam? It's a family from Xenoblade from 2 World. And is also in 3, and bro looks like Noah, and also kind of barely resembles to Fee from Xenogears. Yeah, I'm that much of a Xeno fan, bro. I'm that much of a Xeno fan. All right. Anyway, so yeah, he looks cool. He got some fist weapons, which is kind of nice change of pace from your usual Xenoblade. We on a sword, nigga. Yeah, I was meant to see if I actually was recording. I thought I wasn't though. So yeah, and then the next character we got I'd like to get into is A. Who is A? Now, A is a pretty interesting character because she bears a resemblance to another character that starts with the letter A, Alvis from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, who also makes their appearance in this DLC, in the trailer. Because she has Alvis necklace or a core crystal from other than as a freaking piercing, and that core and also. That's 2, so that's 2 spoilers. I ain't gonna get into that, whatever. But yeah, A, it's kind of weird because she looks like Alvis. However, she's helping out instead of being like against. Makes you wonder, who is A really? Is this Alvis as a girl or something? Why she's Matthew's partner? We'll find out when the game comes out next Tuesday. Our next character is I think it's not there to tell us something. All right, our next character we're gonna be looking at. Their name is, here she is. Glimmer is her name. Glimmer's our next character to look at. She bears a resemblance to Pyra and Mithra. Mostly Pyra because of the red hair. But she also got some pneumo in her with the ponytail. And her eyes are orange. She's got a nice mix between Rex eye and Pyra eye color. It's pretty nice. I know more, but I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, this character seems pretty interesting. He also has the Emerald Core Crystal, the Numa Core Crystal on her chest as well. So it gives like some more speculation. I wonder who this girl could be. As someone who beat the game, I probably can make a good assessment who she is. But I ain't gonna say any spoilers. So yeah. Then we have another character who bears another resemblance to a character. His name is. Wait a second. Wait, just give me a little bit actually. What's his name is? What is his name again? Nickel. Alright, Nickel is the next character we're looking at. He bears a resemblance to Shulk here. Also having green eyes. I wonder who else in the frame has green eyes. It's from Shulk's world in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Fiora. Fiora. So Shulk and Fiora had a kid? Wow. That's nice. He also used also nice to page for both of those weapons, by the way. In fact, just how to weapon sets for each character. A uses a sword that seems very similar to a sword in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Trying nothing. And then we have Nickel, who uses like some kind of like mechanical arms on his back and shit. And then Glimmer, she uses some type of like staff, which turns into a violin, which is a pretty unique type of weapon. I actually really like that type of weapon. And our next cast of characters is pretty obvious who these guys are. Shulk and Rex, of course. Shulk and Rex, they have like some drastic design changes, but some of them are also kind of references to older characters. Like Shulk has long hair. What? Whatever. Shulk has long hair. Shulk has long hair. And he has a robot arm now, which means he can't use one of his arms. He can't use his arm. Wow. Wait, which arm he has a robot arm on? If it's right arm, that's cool actually. Cause I go even further with like reference. I'll do a bit of some research real quick. I'll talk about Rex real quick though. Alright, so Rex side, he dual wields like another person in the franchise. I wonder who that person could be. That person is. Rex does. Oh, so Shulk does use. Okay, that person is Van Damme from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, baby. He does have a bit of a coat that kind of resembles a little bit like his like a Van Damme. No, it does not. Actually, no, it's more about like old Rex, really. Yeah, it does. But yeah, it's just that the dual wielded. He dual wields both power and mental swords, man. And if you ever noticed in the first teaser of the DLC, the Corkers are gone. I wonder what could have happened to Pyra Mithra that caused the Corkers to be gone, but the swords still be functional. But yeah, you know, so bro got a bit of a goatee over here. He got some face hair on the side. Looks so much older, sounds much more mature. Bro, hear him say, "I'll show him with a Thingor 3." And that voice was so badass, so fucking cool. Awesome. Now back to Shulk. So yeah, the arm he's missing his right arm. And he has a robot arm now. So he's kind of like, you can't use his right arm legitimately. You use your arm. So yeah. Kind of reminds me of Dunman, who could use their right arm because of a lot of damage to their arm, so they had to use left hand. And Shulk also bears some Dunman with his long hair and a cape. And as mentioned before, he also has a dirty ass sweater under all of that. Not done yet. Another character we gotta get into. That character is Matthew's. Sorry. Oh yeah. Also yeah. Shulk uses the Monado, of course he does. But he uses the Monado replica EX Plus. That's the actual name for it. From Future Connected. And very much what Rex uses Pyra Mithra swords. You know, Pyra Mithra not there. And the cruise missiles missing. To say. Next character. Next character really go over is Matthew's sister, Niall. So Matthew bears a resemblance to Noah. Now bears a resemblance to Mio. Not like as much as Matthew does to Noah though. But yeah, she's still. But who else could she be from or resembling? Besides of course Nia, but Mio is resembling Nia in some way. But whatever. The speculation. No, he could possibly be. Ooh, I wonder what Mio could possibly be to Nia. And who fucking now give me the Mio? Ain't gonna spoil, you know, not even directly mentioned in the game. It's speculation, but I heavily believe in it. So yeah. She went missing apparently because of an incident. And the next time you see her, which in the trailer, she has a whole like different getup. Crazy shit. She has something on her chest also that account. Just watch. You gotta watch the trailer anyway. If you're not gonna watch the trailer, actually, I'm not gonna hold you. Actually, I'm gonna hold you. Go watch the trailer. Go watch the trailer. I'm not gonna say what's on her chest. You know, you probably won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, she has Alvis core crystal on her chest later in the trailer for some fucking reason. While she also resembles to a Mobius, mainly M and N. It has a mask and a specific color. It resembles her hair for some reason. so she becomes a Mobius. But why she has Alvis core crystal? Like, what relationship does he have with Alvis? Find out when the DLC comes out. Oh yeah, N appears also. Welcome back, N. Amazing character. N. Everybody loves N, of course. Yeah, N. Mobius N, also known as Noah. Well, not the exact Noah you play as, a different Noah, who becomes Mobius N. And then a different Noah takes his place. Now, N over here killed the grandfather of Matthew, showed in the trailer, in the very beginning of the trailer. So it's not like, oh, how could you spoil the trailer for me, dude? Like, it's in the first 10 seconds, dude. Anyway, you also fight him again in Prison Island from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, which is back and activated again, which is crazy to me. The return of Prison Island is insane. We want to see the other Xenoblade Chronicles 1 or 2 areas that was not in the base game. Prime was there was fire as hell. Anything else that I have to talk about the trailer? There was a little glimpse of Klaus here and there, so they probably and Zed, the overarching main antagonist of the 3 base story, was there also. So they gotta find some really cool ass way to really tie. Of course they are to tie all this shit together with the whole Klaus stuff, which is nice. We'll find out next week Tuesday. Be awesome. How have I been going on for? Did I miss? Damn. Well, I wish I could say more, but I said a lot already to friends in school, so I'm kind of tired of talking about this topic. And also, the last time I want to say it could be potential spoilers to 3's base story, and a little bit of 2, and probably 1 if we're going to go that far. So, yeah. Wait, no, does that affect my thing? No, did not. Okay. That's only talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 3 be redeemed. Next week, Tuesday. Oh my god! Alright. Now, next I'm going to talk about Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom got its 3rd and apparently supposed to be final trailer, I believe. Yeah, the final pre-launch trailer. Right? This made me more interested in the game, because honestly, to me, when the game was first getting gameplay stuff, it looked like Breath of the Wild 2, but with new sky area stuff. Now, I ain't the biggest story fan of Zelda. Mostly, it's like there, just be there. Really, I'm not really playing this game for story, especially when Breath of the Wild, you can play the game without even catching a glimpse of the story. Just go straight to the castle and try to fight Ganon without having any like leveling up and shit. Well, it's possible. Speedrunners done it. I mean, you can too. So when you do that also here as well. If you can, it limits you more. Then I'll be complaining. But some people probably would. I will particularly, because I did not take the short route when playing the game. I played it like how I would actually play a game I got, actually properly experienced it. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm sorry. Unless I'm playing Sonic. That's the only time you catch me speedrunning. But yeah, the new some areas, a lot of areas look different than how I did in the original game, and also some cool stuff. Zelda survived. You see a bit of a new design of her. We see some new enemies and stuff. A lot of new mechanics that was previously introduced in the gameplay footage trailer, which still looks pretty cool. The merge system is really unique, and it can cause for a lot of fun. Although I will not be going out my fucking way to build a whole goddamn boat or a carriage or a big robot thing for like a quest or find enemies or shit. No, thank you. It's like mad work. Making me work. Like Killable 5 will say. Oh no, the gate of hell is fading out. No. Alright, run that back. Anyway, so some new areas also. There's one lava area that I really seen right. Oh wait, that's good. I'm dumb. I've played around in a long time. I wonder if there could be any actual proper new areas. I haven't seen any shrine footage, and there's like more little puzzles here and there. So the return of actual dungeons in this game, that'd be awesome actually. Cause I'm not really that big of a fan of the shrines in Breath of the Wild. So it'd be nice to actually have a return of actual shrines and not these short little mini challenges. Oh yeah, another big thing, the return of Ganondorf, who's finally in a canon game after like 17 long years. 17 years. It's been 17 years since Ganondorf's been in a canon game. Wow. The last time ever in a canon game was back in 2006, Twilight Princess. And ever since then, I've been in a canon game. He's just been in Smash Bros. And Hyrule Warriors. That's really it. But now he's in a canon game now, and he's voiced by my boy. I forgot the name of the voice actor, but that nigga's great because he voices Leon in RE6 and the RE animated films. By the way, RE Resident Evil Death Island film comes out in July. The Resident Evil films are dumb as hell. Pawg is out there. So the Defense off the Buffaloes 2 Trailer Kingdom. This trailer looks really nice. It piqued more of my interest of what the game will be like. Story looks interesting. It's like this new character that I don't really recognize. People kind of overanalyzing also, but it's fine because I kind of overanalyzed Xenoblade trailer a while ago before doing this podcast. Just how fun it is to really overanalyze trailers and shit. But yeah, Zelda looks great. And I don't think there's any other big releases for Nintendo coming out really. Any other big game stuff I know? Well, okay, everything I have to say, haven't really got any recent news. Like Tekken, what's Tekken recent news? We haven't got any recent news in Tekken in like 2 weeks. Street Fighter 6 roster has been like probably like wrapped up by now. You wait for DLC when it comes out, and then Redfall has some stupid stuff with performances on not performances, but like it's just a weird thing. FPS game lost on Xbox, right? On 30 FPS on both Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, with performance of 60 FPS coming out in a later update. Why? That's weird. I'm telling you, when the performance mode is like a later update. Like what? Why is it a later update? It's really that hard to make the 60 FPS performance mode for Xbox Series X game, especially when that nowadays that and PS5 are advertised to be like the most powerful consoles and stuff. It's best be getting a PC. That's me personally. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Last of Us Part 1 that came on PC. Shitty performances, crashes here and there, long loading times, not performing that well. But just yeah. Shit. Negative reviews on Steam. They did a hotfix recently, and now it's mixed. Still not a great port. It's nowhere near a good port. Kind of sad how it ended up. Pretty sad how it ended up, but kind of. Well, I won't be playing Last of Us Part 1 anytime soon, sadly. Oh well. And but why I brought this up because there's like this one thing it's like, oh man, bro, dude, you waited this long for Last of Us to come on PC and for my shit. That's what you get, nigga. You get a PS5. That's what you get, PC gamers. Like, bro, you should not. Whatever. Why is like a war now? Console war is just over, but now we have a war against console players and PC players. That's only one dude though. It ain't gonna be. It's not a true war like it used to be with the console wars, the Nintendo or the Sony or the Xbox. Which one will you choose? Only choose one. And then there's me. I choose them all. I'm kidding. Well, I used to choose them all, but now all I have is a PC and a Nintendo Switch in the background. Well, on top of my PS4, my Xbox is over there, off screen. I don't have a PS5 or Xbox Series X. So yeah, the last console I bought was the Switch right here. This is the OLED model too. So that's like the last thing I got. Alright, anything next to talk about? Well, I don't know. I got really ain't no actual recent gaming news because April ain't really the month for gaming really. That's like for June, of course. It's like 2 months away. However, we got some more Nintendo news, and this ain't good Nintendo news. So recently there's this hacker, right? I don't know how to probably describe him actually. He's labeled as a hacker, but he's just this is what I'm gonna say based on this tweet. This poorly elaborated tweet because they really give full context. Hacker has to pay Nintendo 20 to 30% of his salary for the rest of his life after being released from prison. So why was he in prison? Why had to pay that much of his salary for his life to Nintendo? Because what dude did, he made a bunch of he modded a bunch of Switches, right? And then He was paying off those mod systems, and also was laundering money, and also ransomware, and then giving people malware on the system. Now that is not right. I say that is not justified. And yeah, he did. I guess he did deserve the arrest, the jail time. Sure, but he deserved the jail time for the ransom stuff. Yeah, he did, definitely did. But now here's one thing I'm kind of indecisive with. I wasn't really any good guy in the story, because I am not a big fan of Nintendo business decisions. I like their games. Like, I talk about how much I love their games. But when it comes to the business, when it comes to the company, as like a company doing business, don't like him. I don't like him, man. I like how I freaking shook my head. Probably some audio listeners, like, why I took a long pause, like, because I was shaking my head. Anyway, so audio listeners, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Nintendo is letting this dude out. He got out from prison. However, it's a drawback. He has to pay 20 to 30% of his salary for the rest of his life to pay off like $14 million. Maybe thinking, why the hell a multi-billion company cares so much about $14 million? I'm not the one who's gonna be answering this, because I don't fucking know. And then so yeah, where do I fit in this side? I just said there's no good guy in the story. Like, this guy, I won't say he fully deserved it. He did deserve the jail time and stuff and shit, but I don't think he really deserved the 20-30% of the salary, I guess. But it has to be some type of punishment. I'm not defending Nintendo here. I'm not on Nintendo side. Nintendo are scummy douchebags of a company. The way how they copyright stuff, like they copyright dudes' videos for like fucking have like a mod of Breath of the Wild multiplayer mod, or like when their music is on like YouTube and they take that shit down and stuff. And most of this isn't that happen actually throughout the years. And then like they take down like fan games also. Take down fan games, like, come on, man, fan games, dude. Taking down rounds is the most understandable part, I guess, because it's piracy, and piracy is not really legal and stuff, I guess. That's like only the one thing I can really say. But I'm a person I emulate games, so I don't really entirely care about the ROM stuff. But yeah, everything else I just mentioned is why I don't really like Nintendo, the company. They also like they had like a Splatoon tournament event, and then it got canceled. I think it got canceled. I don't remember. It was like years ago. And then so they got canceled after the people won and shit. And you wonder what they got? And then they didn't even get their money. The prize, the grand prize, by the way, was $25. They didn't even get their money, but they were playing for fun though. It was kind of a shame that I got canceled midway though, because some stupid ass stuff that happened there. I don't remember. I remember one time that there was like these custom made like Etika. If you don't know Etika, he was a streamer, He was popular streamer back in the day with gaming and stuff, especially Nintendo side and Smash Bros with reactions and stuff. He was a pretty chill dude, and he's sadly not with us today. And then people made some Etika Joy-Con boys based Joy-Cons. Nintendo was on that shit, and then got them off. Cease and desist, gone. Like, man, I don't like Nintendo as a company when it comes to shit like this. So there's no good guy in this whole story about the whole hacker Nintendo ransomware bullshit. I'd say it's just like a unique kind of story, with both parties are the bad guys. Alright, now, next up in this podcast, you know the rest of the title. What is a BBC and what are Pawgs? Well, if I was using my phone as a camera right here, I would call Brian up and then have him be a guest. Be a guest. And he will explain what they are. So, Pawg, not the fucking face emote. Pawg is what is mean as fat ass white gummy bears. So, fat ass white gummy bears. Fat apple white gummy bears. I'm going to say that because it's more appropriate. Fat apple, yeah. Why is a P instead of fat? So it's spelled P-H-A-T. I'm teaching you some educational shit here. This means that when the gummy bear has a fat apple, right? And this is mildly attractive. In a way that you can find it sensitively attractive. The snow bunnies are never the same. What are snow bunnies? It's pretty obvious. A bunny that is like, it's white as snow. Now, what's a BBC? So, you guys, if you guys are like say watching some Pokemon stuff, if anybody's been watching that at all, you probably don't know what BBC is. But for those who watch since 2016, who's probably not watching that at all, and BBC is British Broadcast Corporation, is what they say, right? They made Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. I have no news about Doctor Who. The BBC and Pawg was Brian's idea. It was his idea. I'm a family-friendly channel. Like, I didn't say ass like multiple times already. What was a BBC actually? Alright, so BBC is actually... So, we have a big black chicken. So, that's what it means. Go look it up for yourself. Don't look it up for yourself. If you're a kid. If you're a kid or you're a squid, then don't look it up. If you're an adult and you already know what it means, you don't have to look it up. So, don't take advice from me. Well, it's a Pawg. You don't even know how it's spelled. I'm not going to spell it out for you. So, yeah. Try to take a guess at how it's spelled. It's not spelled P-O-G. Spell something else. Now go look that up and then find out some nice stuff. Oh wait, I'm kidding. Don't look it up. Now the Pawg we have for today also. Pawg of the day. Pawg of the day. Wait, I gotta get this image, bro. I gotta download this image of this character. So while this is downloaded, I'm gonna go on Twitter and see if I get any other news. Yeah, Twitter as a news source. Never thought I ever actually use Twitter as an actual valid news source right now. There's nothing I can use right now as a news source, really. So I'm going to be talking about some other stuff which is not actually happening but people want. Persona 3 Remake. So, I am a Megami Tensei Persona fan. I love the series. I don't like Atlus as a company either. Atlus made some stupid decisions before in the past. But like, it's nowhere near Nintendo bad. They're just they're just dumbasses. They're just like, ooh. I don't know about business. They like kind of have like stupid ideas, stupid decisions. So, yeah. Actually, something I actually want to talk about, but I can't talk about on this channel. So, I can talk about it on YouTube, I have to say, in general. So, sorry. Whatever. Anyway, oh yeah, back to what I was doing. But yeah, Persona 3 Remake, because it's leaked footage of like this game and some other stuff, like an enhanced version of Sonic Frontiers and just a radio new stuff came out, and everyone's going crazy about it and stuff. I do not fully believe that the Just a Radio is real. But then we got more footage on the Just a Radio part, though. Still really fully believe that is real, though. And I don't think the Persona is also real either. But hey, men and women can dream. Men and women, that's like only saying it's only two. Everyone can dream. A person can dream. Okay, anything can dream. Calling them anything. Dream. Dream. Dream and exists. People can dream, but not people. Dream! They can dream! Oh my god! So, if Persona 3 gets a remake, that'd be cool. It'd be Atlus' first remake like this, by the way, because their last remake was Strange Journey Redux, and I know for a fact that's Team Maniac's like first remake on the SMT4 engine. P Studio makes the stuff, not Team Maniac. These are both Atlus teams, by the way. So it could be P Studio's first remake. They only did like enhanced remasters, really, like Persona 1 and Persona 2 PSP. Those games also need remakes. Well, they don't need. Persona 1 needs a remake, but Persona 2 does not out the game. I really like the game, actually. So, I personally think it needs a remake. Probably, so, yeah. But if they start doing remakes, that'd be cool. The P Studio, because I know for a fact that if Persona can popularize the remakes on Atlus side, then that could also mean that other Atlus teams can probably do stuff. So, we could get SMT remakes here and there. Not to mention, it was like a poll, and Persona 3 was the winner. So, that's another people suggest that Persona 3 remake could probably be on the way. Let's fade out again. Ugh. You know what? Let's play some Persona music while we're talking about Persona, actually. What is there to play? What did I play? The most basic Persona song. Actually, no. I know what I can play. Alright, I'll continue on with the topic what I'm talking about right now. Persona 3 Remake. People think it's going to happen. And I hope it does. Because there's no real definitive edition of Persona 3, really, because like, if you want to get the full Persona 3 experience, you have to play two different versions of the game, because one version, like Persona 3 FES, has like, okay, the base game, then the stuff, yeah, and then has the answer, the epilogue that they added, and then Portable, that always is like changing the way how the game is, more of a visual novel approach now, but also like, they add a female rabble removes the answer, but also adds stuff of its own, like controllable party members, and harder versions of boss fights with a Margaret extra boss fight at the end also. We all optional stuff though, but hey. So yeah, you can't really get a full like Persona 3 experience unless you play it like it twice, really. Which I did, by the way. I played it both. I played the game twice. For the full experience of Persona 3. But yeah, for a remake that come out for Persona 3 is a really good decision because then you can bundle all this in one package. The Persona 3 Definitive Edition right here. Be pretty nice. And then oh yeah, Pawg of the day. I totally forgot. Alright. So, our Pawg of the day. She's probably not even white. But our Pawg of the day will be. Hold up. Shit. Everything takes so long. Never mind. Alright, so that Pawg of the day is none other but this girl right here. Who is this? Well, I mentioned her before. This is Niall from Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. She is the Pawg of the day. This is the only time we do Pawg of the day. But yeah. Cat ears, check. Sirens outside my house, check. Don't worry, guys. I ain't getting arrested. It's not even cops. It's not even cop sirens. Those are firefighters. Yeah. Anyway, nice thighs, yes. Nice hips, yes. Can you hear that? Going down. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. But my whole camera's lagging. Good thing is, hopefully, it's audio listeners not paying attention to the Quicksilver. Yo, how you do that? Okay, audio listeners. So yeah, Pawg of the day. Shout out to Niall from Xenoblade Chronicles. Future, I want to say connected. Future Redeemed. I wish I could say stuff, but I can't. Actually, I would say it like the most vaguest way possible. So yeah, somebody on Twitter.com I follow, they saw this character design, like, yo, I want the electrical BJ from them. Like, damn, you going to BJ's for this character? That's crazy. You know what a BJ means? Then you been there. Pulling out this dumb stuff, bro, on this stupid ass podcast, man. It's funny. I don't know what's on this podcast as of right now. You're probably on it if I really want to. But it's only 30 minutes. Yes, only 30 minutes. So I need to have some more stuff. Like, for example, let's say, what's the big deal with airline food? Okay, how about this? You gotta change the music. Let's change the music up. This is too happy. All right. Okay. So now today, what we have today right now. Let's call motivational story time. It's when I motivate you with my stories. What else could it mean? So this first story is a made-up story about a boy who got neglected by a bird. This boy, he met a bird in the park. He was like, I love this bird. And they chilled. And dude fed the bird. Cherished that bird like it was his own pet bird. Loved that bird. He had to go home. It was getting late. And the bird probably has a family. He was had to go to his nest or something. The next day, the bird is there in the park, waiting for the human. And the dude shows up. I see some time. My dad just texted me. You see money? Okay. I don't know what the hell that is. Tell your friends. Alright, so anyway, continuing on. So yeah, bird's away from the guy. He shows up. They do the same thing as yesterday. And then the dude has a nice time laughing. And then it's like, you have to leave again after all that time later. And he's like to the bird, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you, Mr. Bird. Next day is when all went downhill. Dude waited for 3 hours for this bird. You might find crazy, but this bird meant the world to him. After 2 days of development, the bird didn't show up. That's what happened to the bird, but the bird stood him up. The dude went home crying and never went back to that park ever again. He's now haunted and tainted from the fact that this bird that he was such close friends with had abandoned him. Or something bad might happen to the bird. You may never know, because he never saw that bird ever again. So what do you think? Was it good? Was it amazing? Awesome. This podcast is so dumb. So we'd have fun. At least. Shit, my battery's dying. I probably have to end this podcast sooner than I thought. But right now I'm looking at fan art Alushina from 5 on Twitter. That's probably in the pocket by now. Kind of to talk about really. That's like be like, what can I be like? Nothing. Sorry. Okay. That's it. And that's the end of this episode of the Baking Beans podcast. With my stupid camera. Hopefully this eyeless does don't care about the camera right now. Cause I'm really the flash now. Audio listeners are gonna be confused. Me watching this. Whatever. Job and fade by 146 is crazy. Anyway. That's what it says. Job and fade by 146. That's insane, bro. I'm like a freaking 1 frame per second, bro. This looks so stupid. Alright, that's the end of the podcast. Stay close to your loved ones and make sure you bake them beans. See you around.